art form is so young. The motion picture art form is, I don't know, not even 100 years old, really? Like, look at painting, look at music. That's been around for centuries since the caveman could write on the walls, right? There are things in place and business models that are in place that are threatened by, just unleashing a bunch of talented filmmakers, I had an opportunity actually where I actually met Guru in Baseline, and I did the Blue Magic trailer for Jay-Z, and then suddenly I started getting more work after that, and I would attribute a lot of that to Guru's cosign. So thank you, sir.
Oh, good. It was dope. Give us the background story to Through the Wire and kind of where Kanye was at that given point.
Right after he broke his jaw, like maybe a week after, I'm concerned about him. Then he called me, right? I said, "You all right, man? You good, man?" He's like, "Yeah, man, you gotta hear this song, man. You gotta hear this song." I said, "What?" I said, "Dude, calm down. It's all good, man. Just relax." No. He just started rapping Through the Wire to me on the phone. And I'm like, so I went on and flew out there, and we sitting around, and he hated the 3/4 inch, how they used to do letterbox on the videos. They started doing that. He hated that. And I was like, I said, let's put ours in a Polaroid. Kanye came in with this Black Book magazine, and it had an Adidas ad in it, and the Adidas ad was on a bulletin board, and it had Polaroids on the bulletin board, so we was like, that's it right there.
If you could go into what made you decide to even pick up a camera, what is that thing that you knew that this was going to be your passion?
But the best story, how I sort of fell in love was, I was in San Francisco. I had a little tight group of friends. We went to go see Beastie Boys, Cypress Hill, House of Pain, and the Hooligans. Ricky Powell came out, and they said, "Homeboy, throw in the towel. Girl got dicked by Ricky," and he comes running out. He's like wasted, beer all over him. He had a beer, I think he had a joint in his mouth, and like he was on fire. He was just running around snapping pictures. He had a fisheye on. He was just a mess, but it looked so much fun. And they were like interacting with him, and he was on stage just living the most fucking incredible life. And I was like, that's that shit. Who is that? Ricky Powell? Holy fuck! I've been singing that forever. That was the point when I was like, yo, that's how I want to live. It wasn't even so much about shooting. It was just I wanted to be that guy and just like run my life like just with the dude bros. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like so much fun. I don't think it's ever gonna. I don't think the Spike Jonze and the Chris Cunningham and like sort of that idea of like these super mega fucking directors that sort of run. I think that's done, I don't think that's gonna happen again. So it's like, what do? You gotta build a movement. You made a great video, awesome, make 10 more, dude, and just keep fucking pushing, It's like, you gotta build a movement now.
How does a person know this is how much money I need, even, after you've made the budget and after you've figured out all the things that you technically need to pay people, to rent equipment? I'm talking about for your pocket. How much am I supposed to get paid for?
I find that if I start thinking about the money even before the thing is shot, it kind of hurts my creativity, and it becomes like it gets diluted a little bit. You know what I mean?
Like, we decided not to. We stood for a certain type of video that we wanted to shoot. Like, when we got into videos, period, our whole thing was like, we saw that the game was oversaturated with girls shaking their ass by a pool. So we're like, you know what? That's not the type of video that we're really trying to make. We're trying to utilize our different backgrounds and make something like way more creative within the hip hop space, because there was a void for that. You know what I mean? We couldn't all of a sudden go, and people respected that. So we couldn't all of a sudden go back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do that, tip drill video. Like, not to say that I wouldn't watch the tip drill video, but it's just not a video that I would do. You know what I'm saying? It's not our style, our aesthetic, and it's not something that's not the type of videos that we make, but we stand on that. There were videos like that were getting thrown at us left and right, big budgets, and we would still be doing the videos for 60 and 70,000, turning those down because the ones for 60 and 70,000 were dealing with artists that would let us create, with Most Def, with these other artists that were a little bit more creative. Where you got to stand for something at some point with your work, with your craft. That'll let you know exactly what to take and what not to take.
A big round of applause for our panel today with Cordero, Jason GOLDWATCH, and COODIE and CHIKE.